Dick Rocket's story is now very rapidly drawing to a close. We're coming up on the final acts of our Dark Souls playthrough. It's been a hot, long-ass minute, hasn't it? We've been doing this for like nearly a year now. Almost a year. I really should have been a lot smarter about this series, honestly, but don't worry about it. We've got one last little bit of content to deal with here in the Ulasail DLC. You might remember, there was a locked door way up here that I just decided not to touch. I went, well, yeah, I guess I decided not to touch it, but more important than that, I didn't have the key. But I did actually find the key. I did find the key on our way to Manus. In fact, do I still have the keys? Did I bring this up in one of the other earlier episodes? Probably. Anyway, this crest key tells me a great big bunch of nothing. Yeah, thanks, crest key. You have told me absolutely nothing. I know absolutely nothing about where I'm supposed to go. Thankfully, I also happen to know exactly where I'm supposed to go. Let's use it here. Cool. Okay, so now we can finally find out what's hiding in this tower. I hope it's a super amazing weapon that I can use to, like, replace the bonus sword. We need, like, the most amazing sword of all time that can replace the bonus sword. Hi. Can you tell me where I can get the most amazing sword in the game? What's your deal? What's with the rocks? What's with the rocks, buddy? Tell me your story.
A visitor, have we?
Yeah, you got any drinks here? Man, I am fucking parched and, like, way too sober. Yeah, well, that's one way to put it. It is one way to put it that I freed him by stabbing him in his face. Yeah, that's definitely what happened. Yes, sir. That is definitely what I did. I definitely did not desecrate and disrespect his corpse in any way. What do you sell? First thing he sells is poop. Don't like that. Oh, and he just sells the other two carvings that I'm missing out on. The hello carving and the thank you carving. Again, they're going to be the same thing, but who cares? It's a little rock that you can throw down and they go, hello. It's fun. What else do you sell? Oh, sweet. He sells more Titanite shards, not like the big ones that I need, but that's fine. Oh, and he sells Goff's great arrows. Or, well, I can't actually do anything with them, so let's not make a big deal about this. Tell me more about your story, buddy. Speaking of dragons, this place kind of has a big dragon problem. Have you noticed that? Have you noticed there's a big fucking dragon that's just floating around here? Oh, so that's the most fantasy goddamn thing in the world. They know this is, they're trying to make the most fantasy game ever, and they gotta find a way to cram, dudes fighting dragons. Oh, is this like a puberty thing? Is this like, when I get older, I start growing, like, hair in weird places and I get to fight sick dragons? Dark Souls puberty is rough, man. That's shit. You have to fight a dragon. You have to fight a dragon for your father's honor. Yeah, what is your story? Who are you? I know exactly who this dude is, but I'm trying to...
No hands to hunt.
No, don't call yourself that. No, look, you're cool. You're cool. How dare you call yourself that? I will not allow you to disrespect yourself like that. You've got nothing to say at all. You don't want to maybe do a very specific thing for me? It would really help me out a lot if you would do a very specific... You're not going to do it? You're not going to do the thing? It's just, this giant fucking bow that you're rocking behind you might be able to help me a lot against a very specific something that I gotta deal with today. Listen, I gotta... Yes! Oh, there it is, actually, yes. That dragon I was talking about earlier. Yeah, that dragon is kicking my ass. I went down there and he just one-shot me. It was nuts. Fix it. Fix the problem for me. Please, buddy, I need you to fix this dragon. I need you to fix this dragon problem for me. Calamite, that dude sounds like a badass. Like, that's a thing. Like, he's like, this dragon was so sick, even the gods didn't want anything to do with it. We just kind of wanted to back down and let, the problem will sort itself out in a minute. Like, Ulasil, those guys can figure their shit. Yes, fix my shit for me, please. I am so desperate for someone to fix this shit for me. Deal with the dragon.
What is bravery without a dash of recklessness?
I like this dude. This dude's cool.
Liking to these.
I like you too, buddy. I like you too. You and I are gonna be the best friends. Oh, by the way, there's his name.
See how
Goth. Wait a minute. I've seen Goth's name come up a lot. Just in the last few episodes. I feel like this dude is kind of a big deal. Such a big deal, in fact, that he's getting a sick, cutscene. By the way, he's been sitting here, like, making his stupid rocks for so long that, like, dirt is coming off of him. Well, what's he gonna do with that big, sick fucking bow? What is that fucking bow made of? It kind of feels like you just, like, found a very conveniently shaped rock and went, yeah, fuck it, I'll just make a bow out of this. That'll do. By the way, I should point out, this dude is blind. Yeah, that dragon. Yeah, that dragon. Fix that dragon problem for me. Fix that. Yeah, get fucking wrecked, mate. Oh, thank you. Thank you. For once, someone else was able to fix my problems for me. Awesome. Yes, the truest shot was never lost. I mean, it might have been. I don't know. I can't see shit.
That bat will be grounded for a good spell.
So it's not a bat. It's significantly larger than a bat.
Good tidings. Dragon slaying. Knighthood's highest calling.
That is the most fantasy sentence that has ever been said by anyone ever. Only you, buddy. I'm getting to it. Okay? I'll figure that shit out in a minute. Don't worry about it. Oh, I'm sure it won't be a big deal. Now that you've done like 90% of the work and you've taken out like a good 90% of his health bar, right? I'm rocking a lot of souls that I kind of don't want to lose if I can avoid it. So I might just like, buy a bunch of shit off him. I'm not gonna upgrade any more weapons, so I don't really need Titanite, do I? Yeah, I could use, maybe, yeah. I don't know. This sucks. This sucks that I've got all these souls and nothing to spend them on. I guess maybe that's like a nice little progression thing. Maybe the video game is trying to say, look how far you've come. Look how far you've come where, you know, you can get like a couple of souls now and you can just like dump them. You can just toss those souls on the ground. You don't need those souls. Let the plebs like fucking grovel for the souls that you're throwing away. You don't need these souls. These souls you don't bloody need. All right, how you doing, blue lady? Still having problems with I don't know. I don't know who was responsible. I don't know what happened in this arena. I was never here. By the way, yes, he would have said his name is Goth. It's the Goth from the fucking where's the appropriate ring that I want to talk about? There it is. It's the Goth from the Hawk Ring, one of the special rings granted to the 4 Knights of Gwyn. He was like Artorias and Ornstein and whoever this Chiron chick is. I don't know who the hell that is. He was one of the 4 knights. They're all just hanging out here. All of Gwyn's like 4 badasses. All of Gwyn's entourage is just hanging out here in Ulasil for some reason. Alright, now we gotta go. You get... Fuck you, Chester. I own your hat now. Your hat belongs to me now. Alright, this is the last bit of content that the Ulasil DLC has to throw at me. Unfortunately, I gotta get through these fucking From Dogs again if I want to get the content, the DLC. So you're gonna die now. I know you've got more. I know you've got an entire crew of From Dogs here just causing me grief on a daily basis. These From Dogs exist only to, you know, make my life miserable. There's the other From Dog. Okay, you're gonna die. No, buddy, you're gonna die. Your destiny is to die in this hole in the ground. Alright. Very convenient, this fog wall. I know it's a gameplay thing. I know it's an engine thing. I know they need to put a thing here just to make sure that you, the player, know, well, if you go through that fog door, you might not come back out. But it looks kind of silly that the fog is like only on this like 10 meter by 10 meter or something archway, and like not there. Seems a little bit goofy, but don't worry about it. Video games. All right, Calamite, I'm here. I'm here to throw down for round 2. I'm ready. I'm ready. I can do it this time. I mean, no. Goff would have definitely and totally kicked that thing's ass. I can be 100% certain that Goff did all the work for me. He didn't do all the work for me. He didn't even come close to doing all the work for me. What he did do, though, and it's very important, is that he prevented him from flying, which means he's not going to one-hit me anymore. Soul of a Hero, also, I could totally use that. Oh, shit. I was so busy trying to get that. Nope, run away. Ugh, no, let's not die like second. Oh, come on. No, it's fine. It's fine, and you know why it's fine? Because I got iframes. Oh, don't let that attack hit me. Oh, don't let that attack hit me. Alright, the thing about Calamite is, he is a dragon, and he has a tail. That said, I've never gotten his tail weapon, because it's so... Whoop, run away from that. Run away from that. Calamite is... Okay, let's focus on, like, one conversation topic at a time. He has a tail weapon. It's just that it's so fucking hard to get, because his tail is never on the ground long enough for you to be able to get a proper swipe at. Whoa! Okay, conversation point number 2. Calamite is one of those bosses that kind of like, I fought and died against so many times that like, even now, after all this time, I still like have a really solidly remember like how to fight and dodge all of his stuff. I'm probably still gonna die another like now 15 or 20 times because Dark Souls, but at the same time, you know, it was the same thing with Artorias. I've died against these bosses so many times that I kind of, yeah, there it is. There it is, Dag. That's your arrogance. You see what your arrogance gets you? No, don't hit me with that. Do not hit me with that thing. You see that thing? Don't get hit by that. That's the thing you don't want to get hit by. Don't get hit by that. Calamite round 2. Let's go. Let me get all those souls back, because those were still a lot of souls that, yeah, sure, I could let the plebs have, but at the same time, even I want to be greedy. The mere act, whoa, of having money makes one supremely greedy. Now, the interesting thing also about Calamite here is he is like, I think he's like the one actual proper dragon that shows up in this game. I would have talked about this in the earlier episodes. Dark Souls. Oh, no, I don't want to get hit by that. Fuck. Oh, that's the worst attack to get hit by. That's the worst attack to get hit by, because you might now see... Oh, run away. You're not running away, Dag. You might see that little orange thing above my head now that's glowing. Basically, when Calamite hits you with that... yeah, okay, that's... Yeah, Calamite, that's a good example. That's a good example. You helped me. You made content happen, Calamite. When he hits you with that, like, psychic attack and you have the little orange glowing bubble above your head, Calamite starts doing double damage against you. It's like a unique status effect that, like, only Calamite ever gets. Fuck. Calamite, round 3. Oh, this is the Snake Eater ladder from, you know, remember the Snake Eater ladder from, like, Darkroot Garden? This is it. This is going to be the final Darkroot Garden episode, by the way. Whoa, watch out for that. Yeah, Calamite here is the only proper... Whoa, watch out for that. Is the only proper dragon that you actually fight in this game, because Dark Souls, like, made a big deal, especially in the early game, of... Whoa, don't get hit by that. Not going to get hit by that. Not going to happen. Of, you know, drakes are those dragon things that have... Ow! That only have, like, 2 wings and 2 legs. The everlasting dragons are the original... Fuck. I mean... Yeah, I recovered exactly 1 HP. Thanks for that, Calamite, you bastard. Yeah, drakes have 2 wings, 2 legs. Run away, run close to his head when he does that. There we go. Everlasting dragons were the precursors. Oh no, don't run that. Oh, it kind of worked. It's fine because I'm so good at video games, I guess. Everlasting dragons were the original, Everlasting dragons have tentacles and they live forever and shit. So I fought Seath, and Seath was, I guess, like, you know, the original dragon. But these guys are dragons. Run away from them. I would have brought that up in the earliest, like, one of the earliest episodes of this series. That Dark Souls goes really ham, goes real out of its way to make sure that you know, the differences between dragons, drakes, everlasting dragons, and whatever the fuck the Gaping Dragon is supposed to be. No one knows what the Gaping Dragon is. I mean, if I have the... Whoa! If I have the axe from swiping his tail, then it tells me that, like, Gaping Dragon is also, like, a precursor to drag. He's kind of like a, oh! He's kind of like an evolutionary, oh, what would be the phrase for that? I don't know, he's like the in-between, between the everlasting dragons and the dragons. He's kind of like that mid-evolution missing point, whatever. Am I trying to apply science to Dark Souls? That's absurd. Whoa! Don't try and imply fucking science into your dragons, Dag. Just let the stupid fantasy shit happen. Just let the fact that this dragon is breathing sick black fire. Oh, he's got me cornered. Oh, he's got me cornered. Oh, I gotta heal. Okay, I'm alive, but not for long. Oh, he's got me up against the wall. This one ain't good. This ain't good, okay. At least this one is good, because, like, it's fairly easy to just, like, run straight into him. Ah, I accidentally went for a third swipe. No, he's gonna hit me. He's gonna hit me. He didn't hit me. Iframes. Iframes have saved me once again. Oh, I love you, Iframes. Iframes are my best friend. I love you so much, Iframes. Ugh. I'm not gonna go for his fucking tail attack, because there's only a handful of, like, attacks that he even does where his tail is low enough to the ground. Like, when he does the, big stupid psychic attack. That, for example, is, like, one of the few attacks that he does that is, like, he's low enough to the ground. Otherwise, he's got his ass, like, you know, hanging up in the air so damn friggin' high. Nope, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. His ass is so high in the air that you can't even... yeah, it's fine. Oh, you got me with your backlit? Yeah. I think every Dark Souls game has at least one, like, actual fucking fight a dragon boss. Because, again, dragons are the most fantasy thing ever. Like I've said, like, Dark Souls, for the most part, like, it does a pretty good job of, like, doing... Of sort of going against a lot of... fantasy tropes. It still knows to stick to, like, you know, the fun stuff. Like, that's one of those attacks I could get the tail, but I'm not going to. Like, dragons, that's pretty tropey, but, like, you know, the whole Drake dragon thing, I guess, is the thing that they made, like, you know, the thing about dragons in this series, so unique. And then Dark Souls 2 kind of forgot about it. Just kind of forgot about that whole rule, which, it kind of works in its favor, because Dark Souls wants to tell this story about this, like, world after Dark Souls 1 that it's been so long that everyone forgot Dark Souls 1. So that's an interesting... damn it, I should have ran into him then. Like, that's one of those good opportunities to get nice and close and get a couple of free hits. Oh! That was nice of you, Calamite. And she did the exact same attack again, just so I could, like, run in and get a free hit. No, it's not happening, Calamite. No, it's not happening, Calamite. Calamite here is also, like, at least when he does this attack, it's, like, really easy to predict. It's really easy to predict. As soon as he flies up that high in the air, run the fuck away, because you can't see it, because I'm always locked onto him whenever that fucking happens. I'm not gonna break my lock on for that. Fuck you. Yeah, he just covers the entire fucking arena in fire. This dude, he's good with fire. Calamite is usually... No, I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say I'm doing well, because the second I say I'm doing well is the second I lose. I know, my confidence... I have now gotten... there it is! There it is. Oh, look how close I came to. I was doing really well, and then I realized that I was doing really well. And as soon as I realized I was doing well, that's when Calamite got me. Alright, that's 3 rounds. I know that second round was kind of short, so whatever. That's 3 rounds against Calamite, so let's start cutting. Jesus, Calamite. Fuck you. Get a fucking lock on! Damn shit ass! Fuck. Man, I was doing really well when I was commentating, and now that I'm not burdened with trying to entertain the internet, I'm doing really shit. Woo! And there we go. We have now kicked Calamete's ass. I have defeated the dragons. The gods were too cowardly to defeat that Calamity Ring. That sounds cool. That sounds like... Well, it's a good thing that the recording dropped out, you know, after I was done with the boss, and not like, you know, when I beat the boss. I'm really hoping that, you know, I actually got me beating the boss on camera, because this is going to be really fucking awkward if I didn't get me killing the boss on camera, but don't worry about it. Tell me about the Calamity Ring. A ring enchanted by the orange eye of Calamite, the bringer of calamity. Doubles damage received by its wearer. Okay, but it has a better... it has a better effect, right? Because the game wouldn't give me a ring that masochistic, would it? A useless ring befitting of no finger. Best left unknown or at least well hidden. Wow. They just give you a ring that said, look, listen, I know, like, Dark Souls players get wet at the idea of just, you know, making the video game even harder for themselves. That's, we heard that that's what you guys love. You guys love, you know, like, you know, us beating the ever-living shit out of you with our video game. So here, have this ring. That's what you want, isn't it? Do you want me to step on you more? Do you want me to... I don't know masochism all that well, but do you want me to pull out the whips and chains? Is that what you want? Is that what you want, hardcore video gamer? You know that guy. You know exactly the fucking dude that I'm talking about. It's not me, shut up. Shut up. I'm not that dude. I'm actively making fun of that dude. I could have gone for a level up, actually, with how many souls I got. I should have... Oh, shit, there was another item in Calamate's boss arena. Whatever, I don't think it was that big of a deal. Hey, Goff, I killed him. I killed the dragon. It was sick. It was the sickest, it was the most heavy metal boss fight in this entire game. Yeah, that dude. I feel like that dude, that Lord Gwyn dude, you guys have been hyping him up for a hot minute. I wonder if that dude, is a big deal. Yeah, he's not gonna take this, guys, because you fucking shot him, and because I fucking stabbed him. Oh yeah, it's a pretty nice, great bow. You don't need that, do ya?
No dragons to hunt.
Oh, are you just implying that I literally fucking wiped out the dragons? It was by my hand that the dragons fucking died. Yep, there it is. I made a species extinct. I love making species extinct. It is my favorite thing to do. What am I looking at?
But the dark of the abyss.
Yeah, that's some real dark shit, man. Yeah, no, I've come from the future, and Ulasil here, I think it comes out fine. I don't think you got anything to worry about. I think, Goff, that this place is gonna be absolutely fine. Seduced by a dark serpent? What?
Woke that thing themselves.
Are you talking about Manus? You sound like you're talking about some lore-heavy things. Dark serpent. Do you mean, is his name Framped? No. His name's not Framped? No. Snake with a big moustache, right? That really sounds like you're talking about Framped. It's not fucking Framped. Oh, okay. Are you perhaps implying that there are other serpents? Like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's nothing. Oh, it's wood. They're not even rocks. I knew that. I knew that. Shut up.
I would have much to talk about with that blacksmith.
Blacksmith, you say?
How is the old chap, I wonder?
Okay, they're not really gonna tell me which one they're talking about, but the giant blacksmith. This dude here, Goff here, he's best buds with the giant blacksmith in Anolondo, the best character in the game. You know, because you find his ring there, and because, like, I don't know, he's a god, isn't he? He's really only going to be interested in, like, that blacksmith, I guess. He's just going to say he's going to say the exact same thing. That's alright, thank you. Thank you for your bow. That's all I wanted. I just literally wanted to take the best thing that you got. I wanted to own it for myself. Tell me about Goff's great bow, the, like, final thing that I need to worry about, and then we're done with Ulasil, actually. We're actually done with Ulasil. We ain't never coming back here. Or are we? Don't worry about it. Goff's great bow. Great bow used by Hawkeye Goff of Lord Gwyn's Four Knights for dragon slaying. This bow is larger than even those used by the famed dragon slayers. Only their leader Goff had the strength to handle it. Yeah, how much do I need for that? 27 strength. Oh, that's not so bad, actually. What am I looking at? Strength. Oh my god, I have enough to use this fucking thing. Wow. Jesus. Yep. I'm a big strong boy. I'm strong enough to use Goff's crazy fucking bow. Only Goff's dedicated arrows, actually, work with this thing. Show me, yeah, Goff's great arrow. Like, I don't think you're allowed to even use any other, like, arrow type. Look at this. Look at what a fucking badass I am. Yeah, I bet my roll sucks with it. Yeah, it's automatically taking me all the way down to, well, mid-roll. I guess mid-roll's not so bad. What if I just get rid of that? Yeah, there we go. But the bonus sword is the only thing holding me back. Maybe I'll look into that, because this, like, if I'm strong enough to use this bloody weapon, then I don't see why I shouldn't, like, you know, try and rock this weapon. I might even go use those Calamite souls, what I got on me, to push that weight equip a little bit more. There's no friggin' way. There's no bloody way that I could just get rid of my pants. That's how I've solved this problem in the past. I've always just kind of, like, you know, dropped the pants. Don't really need to worry about pants. Could just not worry about clothes. You know that fucking badass in Dark Souls who, like, he's been playing this game for so long, for so many years, that he's given up on clothing. I could have just ended the episode here, but I don't know, let's extend it. Let's extend it just for this last little minute, just to, push my Yep. Best stat in the game. We're this far in the game, and I'm still fucking plugging away at my endurance. Oh, I do not have nearly enough. I do not have, yeah, no, I'm gonna need a lot more souls. Nah, but I wanna roll. I want a sick roll with my new super sick bow. Oh well, I'm probably never gonna use it for the rest of this video game anyway. Don't you worry about it. We're done. Ulasil, we are done. We're packing it in with Ulasil. Never, ever coming back here again. Maybe. Don't worry about it.